Alright, good luck, have fun. The Omega Super Finals of Greatness? Ultra Omega Super Finals of Greatness. Sorry, can't mess that one up.
How dare you?
This is, yeah, I know. This is what I get paid for and I can't even. Alright, looks like, oh, looks like nothing. Looks like Firestorm just destroyed CZ. What a start. What a start. Just a 20 spike right off the bat. Alright, Firestorm showing us he didn't just come to play. Alright, and it's looking pretty good for him, is all I'm gonna say. But CZ definitely holding his own, but it's definitely playing significantly slower than before. So I think my theory was correct, where he kind of sped up earlier in their match, and now is kind of slowing down a little bit, or maybe doesn't have, or maybe like needs a couple seconds to warm up again. Firestorm, meanwhile, playing at 3.9 pieces per second, but is also going to lose that round. Devastating cheese there from CZ. And yep, looks like CZ gonna... I hate CZ's single rotate. It's so painful to look at. Also, Firestorm, big misdrop. CZ just gonna take that round. Alright, 2-1 for CZ. So he is gonna go into this set with a bit of a lead here. Firestorm though, 4.2, 4.3 PPS, is definitely putting on a lot of pressure. CZ really slowing down now, which is very interesting, but it is working out pretty well for him. So I'm curious what's gonna happen here. But the gas pedal is on for Firestorm right now. And it doesn't look like it's coming off anytime soon. But what is coming off are the gloves, because Firestorm, he's not playing. He's not playing anymore, alright? You can say he was trolling before, but this is 200 APM for 45 seconds. This is not something you see all the time. And he's keeping it up still. CZ still, though, in a really good position. The fact that he's able to survive so long, and the fact that this game is even going on this long, is a testament how CZ's doing a really good job of countering Firestorm's pressure with just effective downstack and thought in all of his piece placements. And so he's going to be in a unfortunately just getting spiked a little too hard there from Firestorm, who's going to tie it up to 2-2. Alright, looks like Firestorm immediately going to start out with what I think was a PC, buffered a little bit for me, but a back. Looks like CZ getting pressured pretty hard, 250 APM from Firestorm. Definitely popping off pretty hard. So, I don't know, it's looking, if Firestorm can keep this up, I say as he makes an unfortunate misdrop. If he can keep this up though, he looks like he might be the WPL champion. Alright, looks like CZ in an interesting predicament here, where he has a Firestorm pressuring him and he needs to survive. So he's doing a really good job. I mean, like, his stack is really clean and accessible. Also, his reaction to that spike from Firestorm was also really impressive, but Firestorm spiking it all right back to take that game. Alright, looks like we're getting into the next game here. Firestorm taking the T-spin mini single, start that back-to-back early. Looks like CZ is just going to opt to start now with his first send. Opt to tank first a little bit so that he has a little more sort of damage that he can work off of. But either way, he's building really nicely. Firestorm in a bit of a rough patch here, and CZ gonna take that game. Yeah, CZ definitely playing very different from what we saw earlier. He's instead of going at his blindingly fast 4+ PPS, now he's working more on sort of playing efficiently and timing well and all these different aspects of the game, which is very interesting actually. To see such a crazy shift in playstyle from what we saw just just an hour, I guess, ago. Because yeah, loser's bracket does take a long time. Either way, looks like Firestorm in a pretty good spot here. That was a good multiplier down stack with the big spike at the end with the Tetris. And that's another one right there. CZ having a little bit of difficulty dealing with all this, but he is alive for the time being. And not just for the time being, but forever, because Firestorm is kind of being pressured pretty hard right now, but CZ, oh, unfortunate misdrops. And then Firestorm gonna take that round. All right, maybe CZ, you know, he hasn't slept. Maybe his fuel's running out, but kind of doubt it. Oh, I mean, 4.5 pieces per second and almost 300 APM is not something you see every day. So I say this is more to the credit of Firestorm than the detriment of CZ here. But either way, here, CZ's picking up the pace again now. 3.7, 3.8 PPS. And yeah, nice spike there. Getting right back into the set. Super impressive stuff. Alright, looks like FS starting with a PCO, getting it as well. Oh, FS had the second PC, but misdrops it unfortunately. But has a really good downstack as well to keep him alive. Yeah, still under a lot of pressure though. CZ had a lot of clean to work with, which was Firestorm's own doing, and it was also his undoing. So CZ gonna take that round, catching up a little bit, kind of reminiscent of the QMK set where Firestorm had a big lead and QMK caught up. But Firestorm has shown once that he has the mental fortitude that even when he's getting comebacked on, to still stay strong and not choke. So we'll see if he can keep doing that in this second set here. But alright, either way, looks like both players in pretty good positions here. Firestorm getting that Tetris there. Super clean stack right now. Oh, but now a misdrop and cheese. That's going to be difficult to deal with. Let's see how CZ can punish. Firestorm not out of the cheese grinder yet, but it looks like he can build his way out just in time. Looks like Firestorm doing a really good job here. Of I mean, they're both of them pretty low to their fields now. Oh, I'm buffering a little bit, unfortunately, but okay, it looks like CZ under a lot of pressure here, but good time there from him recognizing that Firestorm's attack was coming, but unfortunately Firestorm's next attack came just in time. Alright, Firestorm not getting a PC. CZ, I don't know what he got. He got a single line sent, you know, that's pretty good. Most of it was also spent canceling Firestorm's attack, so I mean, can't really complain about that. But it looks like ooh, okay, it looks like Firestorm doing a good job of yeah, that was just a really clean spike there from Firestorm. Nothing super crazy, but just a good, I think it was double Tetris and T-spin to top out CZ there. And yeah, the back-to-back bonus in this game is so inflated that just keeping your back-to-back is so important. Firestorm dropping his back-to-back there, but instead opting for a big combo. CZ able to get... Oh, what a crazy spike there from Firestorm, and he's just going to take that round. Kind of running away with the set right now. Alright, oh, Firestorm misdropping his PCO, but CZ also misdropping his opener. So both players in a bit of a weird spot here, but not a super cheesy start, even given that. Firestorm's super clean well so far already. CZ also pretty clean garbage for the most part. We'll see if he's able to get out of this. Firestorm getting a little greedy with the T-spins maybe. Let's see if he can find a way out of this. Oh, he does. No problem for the man himself, Firestorm. The man of the hour, it seems, if he can keep up that attack. 10-5 now. CZ, even though he was coming back a little bit, Firestorm won the last 4 games in a row, so we'll see if CZ is able to sort of keep his pressure going, or Firestorm's gonna just kind of run away with this. CZ going up to 4 PPS though for a short time there, and now both players playing at pretty similar speeds. Looks like Firestorm doing a good job of sending a big spike to CZ right now. Oh, but CZ opting not to go for the 180 there. I don't know about that choice. It looks like it might cost him the round, but he's not out yet. Oh, one piece away from being saved. But yep, CZ unfortunately able to get out of that situation. All right, looks like Firestorm building his risky little fractals here, and definitely pressuring CZ up pretty high. So we'll see how CZ can react to this pressure. I mean, right now it's looking pretty impressive how he's reacting. And Firestorm, trying to time that T-spin, it looks like. Didn't matter in the end, able to still get out, but had to ruin his stack a little bit for it. And lose a little bit of potential attack power that he could have had on CZ. But it looks like it might be a little difficult for both these players to get out of here. Just because it looks like I mean, I was gonna say they have cheesy fields, but now they're both super clean, so the person who first gets their clean garbage will probably be the one in the better position here. Right now, looks like CZ has cleaner garbage here and is gonna be spiking with Firestorm with that, but Firestorm currently still alive. Looks like he might be able to escape that situation with a big spike. CZ with the eyepiece misdrop, and that's gonna cost him the round. Whew. All right, looks like Firestorm starting off with a C-spin here, and CZ, I don't know what he's starting with, but either way, it seems to be working out. I said, as he tanks a huge amount of clean garbage and is ready to send a ton of pressure to Firestorm. Firestorm has a little bit of cheese to get through. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it in time. Oh yeah, CZ unable to get the T-spin in time to punish Firestorm for his stack. Now CZ with the big quantity of cheese here. So we'll see how he digs through it. Firestorm doing a good job at that, punishing him for that though. CZ unable to get through the cheese in time. Unfortunate, especially with that misdrop. Alright, looks like, yeah, both players start with a T-spin here. CZ opting for a bit of a downstack there, but Firestorm sending a ton of cheese back. And looks like CZ is the one in the pressure situation. And Firestorm running away with this first set, 15-5 maybe. I mean, currently it's 14-5, but oh, he's doing his BM 4 wide. He's doing it. The classic Firestorm. Is he gonna get it off this time? It looks like he does. CZ in a pretty difficult spot, but he is able to dig through the cheese. CZ in a bit of a, I mean, he's been a bit of a predicament here. I don't want Firestorm to win with his 4 wide there. Yeah, CZ able to take that one. Alright, 14-6 though. Firestorm still a bit of room to troll around. So we'll see if he does that. I think he missed the PC there actually. But either way, he's gonna be building his way out, and CZ gets spiked so high. Firestorm gonna take the first set of grand finals, and we're on to set 2. We are on to set 2. Alright, 3-minute break it looks like. Time to grab some pizza. Dang, my pizza's cold now. This is kind of sad. Okay, never mind, we're starting. I did need pizza, guys, trust me. Alright, good piece of pizza. Oh yeah, bets. Okay, okay. I can eat another piece of pizza. Another bite.
All right, just getting the last bet up real quick.
Yup.
Try to get it in quickly because Firestorm is hungry and ready to get this over with.
Yeah, it looks like it. All right. I'm hungry too and excited to get this over with. No, I'm kidding. Let's get it. All right.
But yeah, bet 1 for what is it? 1 Firestorm, 2 Czsmall, 3 for Firestorm by shutout, 4 for Czsmall by shutout. Likely not going to happen, but hey, throw a buck on there, you might win the whole thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get started here in just a moment.
I'm excited.
Yeah, first to 15 is a whole different.
Whole different game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because first to 15 is like, it's really good for consistency, right? Because sometimes you can pop off in like a first to 7 where you have like 5 really, really good games and then like 2 ones where your opponent misdrops or something. But in a first to 15, like you really have to be better than your opponent to win. So
Yeah. Bracket reset. It all comes down to this. Had a lot of donations. Thank you, everybody. We're at 223 bucks. That's pretty good considering my usual other 100 donation is MIA. I don't know where he is, but so thank you, everybody. I think with that being said, this is probably up there for the most crowdfunding we've had. So
awesome.
Appreciate it. And all right, we'll get this started. Throw your bet in now. I'll leave it up for just a moment longer. And yeah, good luck to both these players.
Yep, I'm excited. Good luck, have fun to both. So both of these players have only lost to each other. The Ultra Omega Super Finals of Greatness Reset is happening now. It's time. All right. Firestorm starting with a C-spin, CZ starting with a 6-3 stack. Both of them gonna tank that clean garbage right off the bat there. And again, the key is always to have your well open and be ready to counter. And ooh, Firestorm, I was gonna say he has a really nice stack, but that misdrop is kind of gonna pose a bit of a problem there. Gonna stop his pressure for a second, and CZ is gonna pressure him right back. But Firestorm able to find a really nice way out of there and able to get down just in time. So it looks like Firestorm going to build his way down here. CZ kind of close to the top of his board here. Odds are he's going to find a way out. It looks like it. Oh, nah, but that huge spike from Firestorm. And Firestorm gonna take that first round. Alrighty. This is both of these guys' time to shine in the grand final, so I mean that's usually where the time comes. So it appears that Firestorm is gonna kind of put his eyepiece over the garbage and not get there. And yeah, no way of getting out of that one. Yeah, I think he meant to put it in the hole and assumed he cleared the line and then messed that up. Happens to the best of us, but either way, CZ Czsmall just building ST stack, which is very interesting actually, but it does seem to be working very well. And he's gonna take the lead now, 2-1. So let's see what happens here. CZ starting off with a quick T-spin, Firestorm doing the same. Firestorm a little bit slow on the come up there, but able to get the T-spin just in time to counter CZ's attack. Yeah, CZ timing his own attack, waiting for Firestorm's attack to cancel since he was in a bit of a tough spot there. Doing the same again here. A very good play from both these players here. Now Firestorm, the one on the hot seat a little bit. Oh, but that's a really nice down stack. Is CZ going to be able to get out of this? Oh, almost. That was a really creative down stack, but only able to get down in time. Rough. Alright. Ooh, Firestorm misdropping his opener, unless that was the intent, but I kind of doubt it was. But CZ does have a little bit of cheese on his side now. And Firestorm has exclusively clean, which he sends right back to CZ. And CZ sends... Oh, I was going to say CZ sends right back to him, but... good stuff to Firestorm, punishing that misdrop. And now the lead swings back and forth. Firestorm back at it again with the lead. We'll see whether CZ is going to be able to pull it out. Nice triple rotate there from CZ, the classic. Gonna find that down stack there. Firestorm barely getting out of that situation after that really nice spike from CZ Czsmall. But Firestorm does find a way out. So CZ working on keeping his stack clean, keeping his well open. And his cheese isn't really going to help a lot with that, the cheese on his field. And he's in a bit of an awkward spot here with the pieces he has, but he does get out of that situation pretty clean. And now Firestorm is the one in trouble here. But he does find a down stack, but his stack is still really messy. Oh, he still finds his way out. So fast, Firestorm. Able to down stack that, no problem. I mean, it was a little bit of a problem, but he did get out of there. Just in time there. And now CZ with the double eye misdrop. Was that a double eye misdrop? Really unfortunate. Definitely one, at least. So, at least one misdrop there. But definitely that misdrop gonna cost CZ that game. And speaking of costing people the game, there's spikes on both sides getting so greedy. And Firestorm coming out on top. It's so hard to fix mistakes. So it's just crazy how these guys are able to make this stuff work. Now Firestorm really fast here. He's able to put pressure on, but CZ is putting pressure on just as fast. Both players playing at almost 4 PPS. Firestorm with a bit of a misdrop. We'll see if he's able to fix it, but it looks like he is able to. No big problems. Firestorm still kind of in the driver's seat here. CZ a bit on the, he's working very hard on finding a way down, but he does find it now. We'll see if he's able to sort of swing the pace of this game, and that misdrop might be the main catalyst of that swing. But looks like Firestorm able to get out of that situation just in time. As he does, you know. But same way that happens, the same way it goes, that is CZ Czsmall losing this game to a misdrop. Alright, Firestorm starting off with PCO, CZ starting off with a T-spin, Firestorm unable to get the second PC. I don't know if he was looking for it or not. CZ with a huge spike, Firestorm able to cancel out most of it though. And Firestorm really close to the top of his field, but CZ not in that much better of a position than Firestorm. And now CZ has to get through a lot of cheese. Firestorm has at least a clean well that he can burn through. It looks like CZ's still in this, barely still in this. Firestorm able to downstack barely? No, CZ gonna take that round. Let's see if he's able to mount a comeback, or if Firestorm's just gonna end it quickly. Alright, Firestorm starting off already with a quick TKI. Both of the players, Firestorm, nice C-spin to spike his opponent up a little high. We'll see how CZ reacts to that damage. Really good time for CZ waiting on Firestorm's attack, knowing it was coming, and that's going to win him the match. Alright. Firestorm immediately starting out with a T-spin. CZ starting out just building his, I think this is a 4-5 stack technically, but it does work out really nicely. 4 PPS, 220 APM. CZ starting his comeback, but I would say that this is really indicative of a big shift in momentum. But again, every time we've seen someone start a comeback against Firestorm this time, Firestorm was somehow able to still keep his mental game together. And I mean, I think that's really showing in that game. Because Firestorm is up 7-5 with a convincing win. Alright, CZ with a bit of a weird stack here, but able to get the big multiplier spike to cancel Firestorm's own attacks. But Firestorm doing a good job of keeping his position clean and easily defensible, and he's gonna start building his way out of there. Nice multiplier Tetris, and that's gonna win him that game. Firestorm up 8-5. CZ's gonna need a miracle to come back from this because he has very little momentum on his side right now, and Firestorm's pressure just does not stop that misdrop. 4.7 PPS from Firestorm, and he complains that he can't get sub 18. That kind of PPS, I bet he sure can. Crazy stuff from Firestorm. But either way, both players building up their respective attacks. CZ working mostly on getting down at this point, where Firestorm just kind of pressuring him upwards. But now Firestorm in a bit of an awkward position here with his pieces, but able to get down pretty nicely. What's crazy about top players a lot of the time is, of course, their speed, right? But then also just how well they're able to fix these awkward situations. And I think that's where they almost often, or they often really shine, is just how effectively they can stack and fix their mistakes. Now CZ getting down through his stack here. Firestorm with another misdrop, but he is out of it now. Good fixes. CZ building up a Tetris into a T-spin, but Firestorm's stack looking really clean. We'll see how much this spike is going to do. CZ able to cancel just in time, but still in a bit of a rough patch. Firestorm building up a pretty greedy fractal, but CZ not even affected by it, sending his own stuff. So Firestorm building his next T-spin now as well. Looks like he's gonna maybe be able to top out CZ. CZ was put in a really weird spot there, going for that T-spin triple, but getting a little greedy, and Firestorm gonna take that round. Alright, Firestorm starting up already. CZ already covering his well a little bit there, and now he's really high up, but his timing is really impeccable where he's waiting on FS's attack because he knows the attack is coming, and only then does he counter to live. Now Firestorm is the one who has a lot of cheese and got sent a lot of garbage and got topped out, and CZ is going to take that one. Alright, CZ starting out already. Firestorm building up a couple T-spins here. Interesting choice to take the T-spin single there, but sending those 3 lines. 3 lines are often very difficult to deal with because you need to use an eyepiece, but it doesn't send a full Tetris. But as I say that, CZ just huge spike on a Firestorm and was able even to continue that spike. Let's see if CZ is able to pick up some momentum here. That's 2 game wins in a row in this 7-10 here. Let's see if he can turn it around. But Firestorm's still going at 4 PPS. It's so hard to turn this engine off. And oh, but that's a huge multiplier spike for both of these guys. But Firestorm might be going out on top. He is, barely. Crazy stuff there. They both tried to send huge attacks, and they didn't cancel each other. So it was about who could live and who could send that first attack to top their opponent out, and it was Firestorm. Oh wow, just crazy pressures. CZ one small misdrop even right at the start of the game, and Firestorm just takes that to the bank. Every little mistake, Firestorm pounds into his opponent. No mercy. First PC there from Firestorm. Unable to find the second, but still in a really good position to take some names here. finding his way out of this here. Now CZ in a really difficult position to deal with Firestorm's pressure. Firestorm really not letting up. Now it's 13-7. CZ's gonna need a miracle to come out of this with a win here. But oh, Firestorm going for the BM 4 wide. Firestorm, oh, but he gets a Tetris after it, and because of the Tetrio multiplier mechanics, CZ has no chance. He relied on the 40% of getting the multiplier spike, and he gets it. Insane. Insane. How did it work? Now what is FS doing? Firestorm has given up completely. Alright. Trolling a little bit there, but CZ, I mean, has Firestorm learned his lesson, you know? Like, what if Firestorm somehow trolls his way into a loss, you know? Nothing is confirmed yet. Firestorm's shaking a little in his boots, it looks like. Maybe can't close it out? Nah, never mind. Firestorm's playing at his full speed again. CZ's having trouble with his pressure already. And that's the tournament. Congratulations, Firestorm, for winning WPL Tetrio Open number 7.